Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Oakland A's. Pete Armstrong makes his big league debut right after this. Shelby Miller, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Into the box now, Adam Greenberg, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Greenberg.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
First pitch, 12:05.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. Now the 2-0. Two balls, two strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Parks goes to get it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Digging in, Freddie Santiago. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Santiago.
Now the pitch. Santiago is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
And he got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, J.C. Embry. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. The 1-0 home. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a...
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Standing in now, Ryan Buckner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Embry at second with 2 down. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Justin Steele is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
In now, Willie Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the A's, the third baseman,
And now pitch on the way.
Hernandez.
High in the air out to center field. Santiago has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Derek Dietrich.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Eric Robeson will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Santiago is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, not shortstop, Eric Robeson.
Into the box now, Eric Robeson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A's are gone in order. We are still scoreless. all set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Tyler Colvin.
Right fielder, Tyler Colvin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
The 1-2. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly on to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting seven, the catcher, Oliver Alvarez.
At the plate, Oliver Alvarez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Down and away, ball one. And that misses, 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the 2-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Kipnis.
The third baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the second out.
Batting 9, the designated hitter, Pete Armstrong.
Next will be the designated hitter, Pete Armstrong. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes.
Nope.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cubs are on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Randall Mackey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming, here it is. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Ryan Subcheck.
Settling in now, Ryan Subcheck, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Rafael Trejo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Ready now, Carlos Valido. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Santiago will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in once again, Adam Greenberg. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
To the plate now, Freddie Santiago, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
The 2-1 home. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
The batter, number
At
7.
the plate now, J.C. Embry, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he falls behind 0-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
In now, Tyler Coleman, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 2-2 is in off the plate.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. To first, fielded cleanly, 1 there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Now in the box, Jack Parks, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Carlos Gonzalez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Willie Hernandez. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Jesse Padilla. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Full count still. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Fastball just inside. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Lifted the other way to left center. Subcheck will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Pete Armstrong.
Stepping into the box, Pete Armstrong. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Jose Tavares gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Tavares.
Into the box, Adam Greenberg, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And that misses 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubbies are in front, 6-0. Striding in for Oakland, Derek Dietrich. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Eric Roberson.
Into the box, Eric Roberson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box now, Randall Mackey, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, J.C. Embry. First pitch on its way, and that's taken for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside. Two balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 2-2. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Tyler Coleman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down out there. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
At the plate now, Jesse Padilla, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. None out, runners at first and second. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready once again, Oliver Alvarez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, and this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now batting, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch to short, scooped up to second for 1, back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 7-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Ryan Subcheck.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a ball, 1-0. The count to the A's left fielder.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rafael Trejo. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Trejo playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, You're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he jumps all over the breaking ball that time and drives it deep to left center field. It is away back there, and this one is out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's a 7-2 game now.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Standing in now, Carlos Valido. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball 1. In for strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box, Jack Parks, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. 3-2 to the A's center fielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 7-2 ball game. Patrick Waylock takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Patrick Waylock.
Coming to the plate now, Pete Armstrong is coming off a home run in his previous at-bat. This has certainly been a storybook first day in the show for him.
You know, Matty, if I'm this guy right now, all bets are off. I'm swinging for the downs again. 2 home runs in a big league debut. That's what I want to see.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. The pitch. Fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
The next Cub up, Adam Greenberg. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. First and second here with nobody out. A bouncer to the left side. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Digging in once again, J.C. Embry, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Tyler.
At the plate, Tyler Coleman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Popped him up. Hernandez has a play. And that's the third out. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Elvis Franco enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41, Elvis Franco.
Standing in, Willie Hernandez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
In now, Derek Dietrich. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Coleman is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Eric Roberson.
Digging in, Eric Roberson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Franco. It's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Alvarez is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Randall Mackey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way.
Ball, down.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher. And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in, Ryan Subcheck. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's the 2-1, and it's fouled away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
2 out with the man at first. On the ground to third. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 7-3. Kevin Rivera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Kevin.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Fouled off. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
To the plate now, Oliver Alvarez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
1 strike, the count.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Called strike, and that'll run it full. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Ben Zobrist will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 18.
Phil Mortensen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 4, Phil Mortensen.
Andy Story is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He goes.
So now to the plate, Carlos Valido. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Standing in now, Jack Parks, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. No hits to this point. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Runners on first with one down. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. On the ground is short. This could be two. Taken in by Zobrist. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cubs lead it 7-3. Willie Avila has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, Willie Avila.
Now to the plate, Pete Armstrong. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 8-3. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was an advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The 0-1 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down.
The center fielder, number 27.
Travis James will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Travis James.
Throw over to the bag. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Subcheck will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, JP.
Chris Tan will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Chris Tan.
Now a throw over. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Valido will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 8 and the A's 3. Alvaro Ojeda remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Number 15.
Travis James stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field. Walter Slayton will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Walter Slayton. Now in left, number 39, Alvaro.
Christopher Moran is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. James comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Willie Hernandez.
Sito Suzuki is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field.
Sonny Anderson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there, no balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
David Ramirez will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 3, David Ramirez.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Ramirez stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he's back standing. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 8.
Lester Bowen will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Lester Bowen.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. First and second now, 1 man out. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ryan Dyson will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. Oh and 1, here it comes. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate, and he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Michael Mitre will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he takes a called strike one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike two. Hit on the ground out to short. There to play it is Zobrist. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the one. We've played 8 full. The Cubs are on top 8-4. Sonny Anderson remains in the game, playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Lester Bowen will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
Now at shortstop, number 7.
Michael Mitre will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now in left field, number 16,
Roberto Robles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Carl Glenn is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Anderson.
David Figueroa is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Figueroa. Now at first base, number 21, Carl Glenn.
Anthony Strange will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Armstrong has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
This is line to left, and the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
William Francisco is into the ballgame as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 37,
Prince Fielder will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Prince Fielder, a defensive change for the Athletics. Now playing right field, number 84.
First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran.
Number 34, Anthony Blaine.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now back, the shortstop, Ben Zobrist.
Dexter Fowler will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 37, Dexter Fowler.
Ball one, well below the zone. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fowler behind the ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Oliver Alvarez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Here comes the 0-1. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Cubs strand 1. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Ricky Ventura is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Ricky Ventura.
Dave Bowie is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Nicholas Horner is also into the game as he takes over at short. James Tan is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Now in right, number 36.
Jose Hernandez will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so they'll just need to work on getting aboard. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Carlos Valido.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Valido. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jack Parks.
Now at the plate, Jack Parks, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1.
Ball, touchdown.
Carlos Gonzalez would be next. And he fouls this one off. Last strike now for Oakland. Hit to first, right to him, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Cubs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Justin Steele is the winning pitcher of record. Shelby Miller permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please